Hi, I'm Kirk.
Hi, Meng. Nice to
Hi,
meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice firm handshake you got back.
Oh, thank you. So what interests do you have in our unit?
What unit am I?
You're the oncology floor at Nova Fairfax Hospital.
Oh, well, I've been working on your unit for the past 6 months or so, and I really enjoy your unit. You know, the employees and the staff here are extremely helpful. They help each other. I can really see the coordination and team synergy amongst you guys. And the management, upper management, it has been extremely helpful in helping me, sort through any issues along with the rest of the staff. So
Okay.
that's pretty much the main reason why.
All right, that's great. Can you tell me what your goals are? Say 5 years from now.
What my goals are? I would say like in about 1 or 2 years, I would like to, get enough experience on this floor to get my OCN.
Okay.
And because, I really do like the unit, I really do like the patient population, right? And as a result, I want to, treat them as well as I can, right? But later on down the road, I'm not really sure yet.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what your professors would say is your greatest strength?
What my greatest strength is?
Yeah. Or a couple of them.
Well, what my professors would say is that my greatest strength is my smile, but that's beside the point.
Right.
I would say that one of my greatest strengths is my ability to be unperturbed.
Okay.
Things can happen, but I always try to keep a straight head on, keep calm under situations, and fix the problem.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, that's one of my biggest strengths. Unless you want me to list others for you.
Yeah. What else?
I would say that I would bring a lot of energy to the environment, to any real situation that I'm in, and I know that that's a really important thing to have on this unit because you want a staff member who is able to be cheerful, to be positive, because they do have cancer. As a result, you want them to get them through the day, as best as they can.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. On that same token, what would you say is your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness, I'd say, is that sometimes I would get tunnel visioned into something.
Okay. What do you mean?
I would
Can you elaborate?
sometimes there's situations where I become too focused on one part of the problem, right, instead of actually observing the whole entire thing.
Okay.
And for me, I feel like that's more of a lack of experience more than actual ability, because I haven't had as much clinical experience.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, here on our unit,
Mm-hmm.
we're all about interdisciplinary teams.
Mm-hmm.
We're about teamwork.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your role in a team? What do you feel is your role to play in a team?
My role to play in that team, I would say, is promoting coordination between all the staff members, not just amongst nurses, techs, nurses, doctors, PTs, because you want to have a good working relationship with them in order to have the best, patient outcomes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say that you feel like you're a good facilitator in a team environment?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
And in a lot of cases, I like to get the meat of the issue,
All right.
pertaining to the patient, rather than get caught up in trivial matters.
Okay. On that, continuing down that line of thought, can you
Mm-hmm.
tell me about a time that you've been working in, say, a team environment and
Yeah.
you experienced conflict?
Oh.
And maybe how, I'm not concerned about the outcome, but I want to understand how you handled that conflict.
All right. So while working, because I haven't had that much clinical experience, but there was one situation where I worked as a clin tech, and I was the only clin tech taking care of 2 floors, so I had about 24 patients.
Oh wow.
And there are only 6 nurses staffing both floors. So
We did that to you?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that was not.
I'll have to,
That
I'll
was
look into
that
that.
was not a fun day. That was like
Yeah.
2 weeks after my
Okay.
orientation ended.
Oh, wow.
So, I was expected to do way too much with way too little, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, I voiced my concerns. I did the best I can.
Yeah, who did you voice your concerns to?
I voiced my concerns to the nurse and intern. They voiced their concerns to the nursing ED, not ED, AD, the administrative department, and
Okay.
then from there on went to the manager
Okay.
because.
I
You
do
can't-
remember hearing about that.
Yeah, because you can't, because that's such a huge safety issue.
Yes, it is. Did you feel like it was resolved?
Well,
Scratch that question. How far along was
oh, I don't.
it? Okay, well, do you have any questions for me as your prospective manager?
Okay, so going forward, I have seen some staffing issues lately,
Okay.
so especially during night shift,
Okay.
and I was wondering what's being done to
What are we doing about
take
that?
care of that. Yeah.
So, I've spoken to my colleagues and to the people above me, and we're looking at ways to create more fluidity within the budget. So
Right.
perhaps, we're looking at hiring new
Right, right.
nurses,
Yeah.
and as a new nurse, you very well may find yourself on night shifts.
Oh yeah. That's why I was concerned.
Yeah, you may be the vanguard of our staffing solution, if you will.
Well, that's probably why you're hiring me.
Yeah. Thank you, Meng.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming and